Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. As always, I am Gummy Bear.
I'm Nas.
And we are
A Mile High.
From a Cornfield Away.
What up?
We do Denver sports, Nuggets, Broncos, Rockies, Avalanche, father-son duo. We love talking sports. This is our platform, so we can do just that. Today we're starting a little different. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody.
Hey, very early morning.
Early morning. We are starting a little different this morning. We just want to go ahead and start off by saying prayers up to Damar Hamlin, number 3 for the Bills. Everybody is anybody. You definitely know if you didn't see what happened last night during the national televised Monday Night Football game. Hamlin was going for a tackle, got tackled, got trucked, whatever you want to call it, and suffered a concussion, stood up, and then collapsed. Cardiac arrest. We're assuming it was about 5 to 7 minutes of CPR. They did get him off the field into the hospital in under 45 minutes. Just a crazy, scary scene. I never really honestly thought we would see somebody die on the football field on national TV. And it kind of just puts in perspective why these players make so much. Everybody's always talking about they make too much, they're too this, they're too that. Well, this gets to bring it back down to reality for everybody. Like, these dudes do put their body on the line. Go ahead before I talk it all up.
I mean, it's different. It could be all fun and games 1 second, and everyone's excited. We made the play, and then next second, everyone's on the field. It just shows how together everyone actually really is, and that it's more than just a football game. I've probably heard multiple times.
Yeah, it's definitely more than a football game. With all the reactions, we're not even going to really jump into all that, but I'm kind of disappointed in some of the reactions, man. I'm kind of disappointed in some people that are mad or irritated that the game wasn't completed. We're talking about a human being's life, okay? Like, that's all that needs to be said. So, if you're one of those people that's mad about the game, man, please turn my pod off. I don't really want you to listen, honestly, because we don't agree with that. We don't believe in that. The game definitely should have been stopped, and we're glad it was stopped. And we're praying, sending positive vibes, love, whatever you believe in. Send them that positive energy. They need it. Okay? We definitely don't know what happened, and it was a scary sight. It could have gone much, much worse. So, again, shout out, prayers. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's alive, man. Craziness. From everybody here at the Mile High from a Cornfield Away, glad that you're alive, man. Definitely are. All right. So, with that being said, there was still other things happening last night, so we're going to kind of touch on them. I know at this point they're almost irrelevant, but, not even with the Nuggets, man. Donovan Mitchell dropped 71 last night. Clay dropped 54.
Hey, but, it just shows how the world is over, we're all together. Maybe not all of us, but, just...
A good majority.
Yeah, because you're not hearing a lot about this stuff, because if there's anyone in any other regular day, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
But no, that's not what's going on right now. Everyone's really focused in on this, and it's a hush-hush right now.
I feel like the moments like this show that humanity isn't as bad as sometimes we perceive it to be, or sometimes it seems that it is. Because, yeah, man, a person dropped 71 points in a basketball game last night, and that literally is,
not
even important right now.
Yeah, it's not even on the main news.
The Nuggets lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night, and right after the game, I'm kind of going off, and then I catch on and I see what's up, and then it was instantly okay, well, whatever. That was just a basketball game back to back. Whatever. This dude literally is getting CPR on the field on live TV, so it kind of just takes all of the sports world to just take a step back. So a little bit of a different pod than I planned. We've been busy. There's a lot going on, so we didn't get to pod after the big Celtics game, that big win by the MV3. And then obviously last night with everything going on, it was better not to pod. We put out a couple shorts or whatever, giving our support and prayers and all of that. But so we're going to do a short one this morning, just kind of touch on the Celtics game and touch on the Timberwolves game and just kind of a little bit else what's going around the NBA. We'll start with Minnesota since it was last night.
Yeah. Just
quick and simple. It was the second night of a back-to-back. Mind you, we play them again this month on the second night of a back-to-back again.
We'll see what happens. Who's our previous matchup?
Oh, I do not know that one.
Because
We have 7 back-to-backs left, though. I do know that. Of course, The one question I didn't prepare for you to ask me is the one you asked. I had
okay.
other answers ready for you.
It's okay. But so like I feel like I don't know. It kind of sucks that the whole thing we didn't play Jamal last or 2 nights ago versus Celtics, but we played him this night, and he. Just,
I got a hot take on that. I'm not cutting you off right now.
Yeah,
just remind me. Go ahead.
And like he just, you really want more from him, obviously, but he's still going through things. Obviously, he wasn't the worst minus on the Denver bench or Denver.
But in reality, he was because he was the only one that had a rest.
Yeah. I mean, but like. We knew this was gonna happen. Like he's been staggering with the bench and everything, and like if he's doing bad, like the bench just does 10 times worse than they already are. I feel like, hey, like,
again, this comes to Malone's coaching because what you're saying is correct. We just saw what Aaron Gordon did with the bench. Okay, we just saw what that bench was able to do,
and we didn't see a lickety split of none of that.
Why not go back to that?
Like,
are you kidding me? Aaron Gordon just came out there and shut down the Celtics with the bench. Okay, shut him down, and we couldn't get that same bench unit again.
Like the Bruce Brown, Caldwell, and Bones lineup. That lineup did better than the lineup last night. Like,
okay, so I guess we'll hop into my hot take really quick.
Yeah.
It hurts me to say this. Okay, everybody out there, it hurts me to say what I'm about to say. It does, but and I'm even more mad because you said this to me, and I like just shut you down. Like, get out of here with that bullshit.
Well, like it I don't know.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna say?
I think it's still a little too early for that. Okay.
You know what I'm gonna say?
But, like, it's,
I don't know, bro. We are better without Jamal Murray on the court.
But okay, so like, but obviously these last couple games we've seen both sides of that because he is a veteran point guard. Okay?
No, you know why? Hold on, let me tell you why though.
Okay.
When he's on the court, we go 10 times slower.
Well, yeah, yes.
How do we beat the Celtics? We ran them out the building.
Yeah.
When Murray's on the court, for some reason he doesn't like to run.
And he just lets the defense get
set
up.
Yes.
And Bones,
even before he was injured, okay? He's hurt, he's slow. No. This is always what he's done. Okay? Think about the last couple good games he's had. We've been in tough spots because he shot the ball horribly in the first half, then he bails us out in the second half. He's literally only had one good game, and that was his 30-point game where he was good the entire game. Okay? Other than that, he's usually saving us from a hole he put us in. Okay? Malone needs to figure out this bench unit. Staggering Murray with the bench is not the answer. KCP, I liked it a little better. Aaron Gordon, freaking loved it. Okay?
Right now, I'm looking at Murray, and I'm looking at, like, he's like Porter. Like, without Jokic, he ain't good. He ain't good.
Not right now. And it hurts me to say it. It does. And I feel like it's a lot of in his own head stuff. Mm-hmm. But, so, where I'm coming from this is, okay, he had his 30-point game. He was really good. He was involved, okay? Mm-hmm. But then there was another game where Jokic, MPJ, and everybody else was going off, and Murray wasn't, and he was pouting that whole game. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I kept saying, like...
And that was the game that they finally switched to the Bones, like giving Bones a two-man game with Jokic.
Yeah, and Murray didn't take that well at all.
No.
So this is where we're in a stuck position right now. Okay, because we know Murray hits another level when he needs to, but he usually only has to after he's been so horrible. Okay? And from everything that we're seeing, I mean, shit, we won 48 games without him last year. Okay? With Aaron Gordon taking that next step to becoming an all-star,
yeah,
and us getting KCP and Bruce Brown,
it does fade him in the back a little bit.
I think he's even having problems accepting that you're not the number 2 player anymore, bro. Right now, Aaron Gordon's definitely number 2, and I'm not even sure you and MPJ are 3 and 4. You guys might be 4 and 5.
Hey, MPJ is trying to make a
he is.
So,
he
like,
is.
I mean,
but I could argue to you right now,
the game would have been worse. But yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he was the only one in there for the first quarter trying to keep us alive.
Yes, but I could still argue to you right now that Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown are more important than Jamal Murray and MPJ are right now.
Yeah.
Now, this is the regular season. I get it. But in big games, Michael Porter disappears. Okay? He's shown that two playoffs. What happened versus Boston?
Wait, Boston last or...
He had 10 points, right?
No, I'm pretty... No.
Or do you have 18?
I'm pretty sure he had 18.
I thought he only had 10 last night. I could have been wrong. But even still, he didn't look good last night. He couldn't dribble the ball. Or versus Boston. Yeah, last night. Or I guess the night before now. He couldn't dribble the ball. They were stealing it from him. They were all in his grill. He had a shorter player on him, and he couldn't produce the way he should have. At least we feel like he should have.
Yeah.
I'm right there right now. Stats, Nuggets, Porter. He had 19 points.
Yeah, versus
the Celtics.
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, he was 7 of 13. He was 3 of 7 from 3. You know, they were in his grill. They were causing him problems.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, but that's the number one defense in the league. I mean, he
looked like that okay, so he looked like that last night versus Minnesota.
Hey, everyone looked like that, man.
I know, I get that. Nikola didn't.
Look,
Aaron Gordon was definitely tired.
Yeah,
he was tired. His shoulder is fucking with him, bro.
You could tell because every play he's doing something, he holds on to it.
You could tell, and it sucks because he's having an all-star campaign, so he doesn't want to rest.
Mm-hmm.
But he needs like a good 2 weeks off.
For real, but like, okay, so he's tired though, but the man grabbed 12 offensive rebounds. He had 16 rebounds altogether. Like, I mean, he's doing his thing. He had 6 assists. I mean, his passing has been looking better than ever.
Super.
But he's still contributing. I mean,
and he's hurt. And that's crazy.
That
and he's hurt.
Half,
bro, but did you see they were hacking him?
Yeah, the
refs weren't calling nothing.
Them were around
and bro, there was one play where it was literally 5 players versus him. He was the only one trying to get the offensive rebound.
And I mean, okay, at the end of the day, that's where you like look and get the ball out of the thing. But
I was very disappointed. Okay, I feel like Murray should have had a 30-point game last night. You're the only one who's not tired. Okay, you shot the ball 12 times. Yeah. Cool, you went 6 for 12, 50%, 1 for 3 from 3-point. But you didn't have any blocks. You had 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and you were a -5.
Like, the only time he ever came out is in the third quarter. Like, right when the third quarter started, I felt like that's when he got all of his points. That's when he hit his only 3 of the night. I mean, he was off.
Yeah, he played 36 minutes. It just pisses me off because he has to figure it out. We need him to figure it out. Yeah. But we are a better team without him on the court right now.
Like, it is sad to say, but like with him, he hurts us. Okay?
Yeah,
especially right now. But without him, he doesn't hurt us. Like when he's not on the court, we're doing better. Like it was especially with the Celtics. Like when the bench was out there, they were lifting us up, and Murray wasn't on that bench.
And the bench at first wasn't doing anything. Then Aaron Gordon came in, and then it was like, oh my God, did we just unlock the bench?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Bones definitely is back. Bones found his confidence back. But speaking on the Murray thing, it makes me think back to, was it the New York game that he cost us?
Yeah. Yeah, because Jokic wasn't there. Yeah.
Jokic wasn't there. Okay. If Jokic was there and Murray's not there, we win that game probably by 20 points. Okay, but Murray single-handedly cost us that game. Again, he's coming back. He's going through. But to me, he looks the same person, taking the shots he takes. Like last night, what was he doing taking some of those mid-range shots? Like, come up and pass the ball around. You didn't make the last one. Why would you try again? Oh, you seen Bones make it, so you're going to try again? Okay? So then my next issue that I have with him is he doesn't like Bones, and he doesn't like MPJ. Okay? It's very clear that he is like, this is my team. I'm number 2. I'm the second best player. Like, he hasn't understood sometimes that the only way we're going to be successful is if he plays as a team.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like to do that. He wants to walk the ball up. He wants to dribble for 20 seconds. He wants to run around in circles and do some extra stuff. You're not Bones. Okay? I'm sorry. Bones does that. Okay? And he's going to hit a 3 or he's going to go in or he's going to turn it over. But he's a second-year player. You're an 8-year player, I believe, 7-year player. Okay? Like.
And, like, I mean, the only time you could tell the difference between the two is obviously if Bones is doing some busy Bones stuff or at the last couple minutes of a game. But that's, like, that we have to bring it back. That is where Murray is the most, like, best when in those crunch time situations. Those last 2 minutes when he's built us a deficit. And, like, that's the only reason why we need him. And that's, like, I feel like that's a really big reason. Like,
but if he's not in the game to put us in a deficit, then we don't need him to save us from the deficit. Yeah. That's the opposite side of that.
Yeah, but I think it was, what was the last game that we were, obviously not the Minnesota game, but the last game we just lost it by 1 point.
The Kings.
Yeah, the Kings. Right there, that's when we needed Murray. Like, we saw it right there.
I mean, but we only lost that game because, again, it was the second night of a back-to-back. Okay?
But we had the lead, though.
Okay, they had the lead the night before. They were beating us by 20, and we came back and got them.
We're not them. They are not.
Yo, I feel like we would have won that game. We were tired. The end of the game, we just gave up.
Yeah.
Like, everybody stopped playing at the end of that game.
I don't know if everyone stopped playing though. Like Bones had the ball in his hand. Like Bones, the ball was in Bones. He was in the corner just dribbling the time. I remember we were all sitting there like, what are you doing? Why are you just dribbling the time with 2 minutes left? We need to score. We need some points on the board.
But I still feel like we were up 20.
Well, not in that time though. We were
Okay, yeah, but we were up 20, we were killing it, and then at the end of the game, I just think everybody was gassed. Like, I really think nobody was. It wasn't like he was just standing there and everybody was moving.
Yeah.
Nobody was moving. Nobody's setting up a pick and roll. Nobody's running, cutting.
Well, no, Jokic did set a pick and roll, and we were all like, why did he wave off Jokic's pick and roll?
But he didn't really set a pick and roll like he does. If Nikola wants to set a pick and roll, he comes and stands there and tells you what to do.
Yeah.
He came up, showed, and then went away.
He had a choice.
And he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't do that.
But Murray, if Murray has the choice, he's gonna take that pick and roll.
I think a 1 point loss on a back-to-back doesn't make me want Murray more. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Okay.
Not at all. If the Nuggets really wanted to win that game, like I said, Nikola should have been bringing the ball up.
Yeah.
Okay? Nikola brings the ball up all the time when Murray's in the game. I really honestly believe the Nuggets are like, yo, Bones needs to go through this. He needs to deal with it. He needs to learn.
He does, and we figured out what's the difference between Murray and Bones.
I don't think so. I don't agree. I don't agree. I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't agree.
Well, this is just Bones has to learn from this, and if that's just.
I mean, it was a learning lesson. Yeah, it was a good time to learn, but I just feel like what you're trying to say was wrong with it. The Nuggets could have had it go a different way, but they didn't. They chose not to let it go that way, and I really believe because everybody was tired. Okay, like the fourth quarter, we just 100% stopped playing. Okay, it was 21-33 in that fourth quarter. Okay, just 100% gave up. Like, and I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I'm just saying I don't agree with your opinion. That's it. I'm not saying that I'm right.
Yeah.
Okay, I just feel like right now Murray's expendable. We could trade something, and you're the one who said this, and I was like, oh, it will never happen, and I still believe it will never happen. Okay, but I'm more of the camp of maybe it could happen or should happen, maybe, or like. He doesn't play good with the bench, okay? He does not play good with the bench. I don't know why Malone thinks that staggering him with the bench is the answer. It is 1,000% not the answer.
No, Porter does better with
and we don't like how Porter does either. Yeah. And Porter does better, okay? So, like, right now, I think he just doesn't fit anywhere currently because he's not the second best player anymore. He's not. Aaron Gordon is way, way better than him right now, okay?
Right now.
I got you. Right now. Now, that doesn't mean that Aaron Gordon is not going to continue to get better.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Murray, his decision-making wasn't hurt. You know, so his decision-making has been super suspect.
Yeah.
Okay, last night, especially in last night's game, like you would have thought he was Bones last night while we were talking about it. Like, he was making decisions like he was Bones in the fourth quarter. Bad one shot, one dribbles, because we all know we hate when Bones does the one shot, no pass, no dribble, no nothing.
At least get the ball going around, moving around a little bit. And I mean, tonight, or what was it? I'm pretty sure they beat us, or not tonight, but the Timberwolves, they beat us in assists. Yeah, they had 29. We only had 27. So
Jokic only had 9.
Yeah, it shows you.
It was a tough game. And again, we were tired, okay? We literally have only lost 13 games. Do you know last night, before the game?
They were hacking.
Oh, they were definitely hacking. The refs were letting them, like, the first half, Aaron Gordon doesn't go 0 for and a half. I'm sorry. They were hacking like no other, okay? Like, I was so irritated. And but I did like how they used Gobert last night.
How does Jokic only shoot 4 free throws? Like,
yo, that's the refs for you, bruh. 100%. And then also you could say, it was the second night of a back-to-back. He was not as aggressive as he's been. But I feel like as soon as the whistles started going against them, they all kind of stopped being aggressive again.
Yeah, and I mean, there was a stint there in, like, the fourth quarter. I think there was, like, 3 minutes or maybe even 4 minutes left. It was 10 for, we were on a 10-0 run.
We tied it up a couple times, too.
Yeah.
We definitely did. We got down, I think it was down 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say we got down 2, so it was like we were there, we were getting close, but...
And just, like, he just started making stuff, and we weren't playing any defense.
No defense.
We were just letting them run right past us, set the screen, and run right in there.
Nikola was not defending. Aaron Gordon, he was beat up and tired.
Like
Murray couldn't stop him to save his life.
The one person that was actually defending, I felt like, was Porter, but that was more in, like, the beginning of the thing, because, like, he did have a couple times where he, like, touched the ball and
and Bones, I feel like Bones had a lot of steals. Like, hold on, how many did he have? He definitely had deflections with his hands.
Yeah, he had 2 steals. Yeah, and that was in the first quarter too. Definitely, yeah.
And then I felt like Vlatko had good defense. I felt Najee had great energy.
Yeah. You know what didn't happen though, Vlatko. Every game all these past games that we've won, Vlatko hits that wing 3. He didn't hit it.
He didn't. And then Everybody hold. I don't believe I'm going to say this. Why was last night not a DJ game? I'm just curious.
Yeah, they're two big men. Yeah.
Okay. I felt like they had like 8 big men. Okay. Like they had Gobert. They had Reed, right? Mm-hmm. Then they had, who was the white dude with the freaking thinking he was semi-Jokic spinning and dunking all the things he was doing?
Oh, I don't even know this man.
Okay. Then who was the other big, tall black dude with the braids? Like, this wasn't a DJ game? Or you couldn't have got him in the game too? Like, I don't understand what Malone does sometimes. Okay. He got DJ in versus these small lineup teams. But on a game where he could have actually maybe made a difference, he doesn't play. And I'm not saying Najee did bad, but they were beating up on Aaron Gordon, so Najee was definitely getting beat up. Now, he had some good hustle. Okay, there was some good Najee hustle plays in there. Okay, like he was on the boards fighting, but you can only do so much when you got Gobert coming over top of you.
Yeah, that's really what it is at the end of the night. And Jokic he finished with 50% from the field. I mean,
you know, and obviously Gobert causes Jokic problems.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it's little or big, he definitely causes Jokic problems.
Like Jokic has knows
whooped
what
him
he's
up.
Do, but
yeah, tonight, like it wasn't it. Again, you got to point to that's tiredness.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next time we play them is a back-to-back. We play the Trailblazers, and then we play them. But I'm pretty sure it's both at home. I done lost it already, but I'm pretty sure it's a home and home back-to-back. And then did you know last year, before the game, at this point, we were 18-18. So if you look at it like that,
we're doing better.
We're doing great. Yeah. Like, we're killing it. You know.
Because last year, he didn't start off too good.
Nope. And this year he started off better. He still started off slow, but he started off better. Let me see. Yeah, it's a home and home. We play on Tuesday the 17th, and then we play on Wednesday the 18th, both here. So that should be better. We got 7 back-to-backs left. We haven't done as good on back-to-back since, 3 years ago? Where we were 12-1 on back-to-back.
Well, then also we haven't had a lot of back-to-backs.
No, that's why I said there's 7 left. Yeah, I think we've only had 2.
No. Well, this year, but previous years we've only.
No, you always have the same amount.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. They mix it up. That's what it is. It's how the schedule. You're gonna have a couple of them with the way the schedule goes. But to start the season, I think we've only had 2 now, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
24 and 25, the Lakers and the Trailblazers. I'm pretty sure we've only had 2. 19 and 20, no, 18 and 20. Maybe we've only had 1.
No, we definitely had 1.
Oh, there it is. Yep, the Kings. Boom, just a couple days ago. So yeah, so that's it. We've only had 2 this year. The Kings, and then we just had this one, and then we had the Lakers and Trailblazers. Yeah. So we still have 7 more of those to go. Cool, whatever. We'll get through them. It sucks because last year it was Utah that we kept getting on the second night of back-to-backs. Yeah. And Utah just beat us up like we sucked.
Yeah. And then yeah. Going to that. Sorry, I was.
No, go ahead.
So these bigs, we have a big problem, and these next couple games are definitely going to test that because we have the Cavaliers. Okay, that's going to be an issue.
Mitchell in 71 points.
Well, Mitchell, but not even Mitchell. I'm thinking about Mobley, Jared Allen. They're going to destroy us. And then the Lakers, we're going to have to see Thomas Bryant again over there.
Don't skip over Zubac.
Okay, yeah, and Zubac, yeah.
The Suns, Aiden, whatever.
Yeah.
Zubac again. And then if you look down there, that game's going to be really hard for us because we do bad against length. I'm talking about the Magic.
The Magic?
Yeah. That game's going to be ooh-wee, bro. Everybody over there is tall, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and
we got some interesting. We got the Bucks at the end here.
And the next back-to-back, that's going to be tragic, too, because there's going to be a lot of running around in that first night.
We go to the Pelicans and then to the Bucks.
Oh,
on the back-to-back at the end of the month.
Oh, we got a lot of back-to-backs.
Yeah, in January. I said there's 7 left. Yeah. I wasn't playing. We about to go through them, bro. Oh, we about to get it, bro. It's about to be interesting. Okay, because we got the 17th and the 18th, and then we turn around and we got the 29th, right? No. The 24th and the 25th.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like we haven't had the energy we need for the second back-to-backs. But I also would like to throw in there this, okay? So the Kings, that second back-to-back, the hardest thing to do in the NBA is beat a team twice in a row, literally right after each other, okay? And then for this Timberwolves game, we just beat the biggest game of our season, Okay, we just beat the number 1 team in the East, Boston. So much energy was involved in that.
Hey, but you know how Murray wasn't there.
Let's not even go there. But then you throw in the extra little 40-minute delay. Okay, and so then that threw everything off by like 2 hours, basically, in reality.
What, they didn't get back to their room until like 3.
Yeah, like, because I remember during he's giving out the defensive player of the game, and they're like, yo, hurry up, we got an airplane to catch, hurry up. Like, so they left that night. They didn't get in till late, so this was obviously a setup to lose game. And I'm telling you, that energy they put into beating Boston, like, they just beat Boston, bro. That was a big win for us. So this was definitely a trap game, if you want to call it a trap game. This was definitely a trap game. So now we just got to turn around. We get 2 days off, right? We're off.
Yep, we're off today.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yep, play Thursday.
Thursday versus the Clippers, and then Friday versus Cleveland. I don't know if we're gonna lose that Cleveland game because again, it's 2 home games. Okay, and then the Clipper game, they might sit everybody because that's what they do. Okay, just because it's coming to Denver, they might sit them.
We haven't played Leonard yet.
No, I don't think we've even seen him yet. No, I don't think so.
Well, like, he's been out there, like, he's been playing.
Yeah, but not versus us. Yeah, not versus us, because we went to the Clippers and they sat him. And I think that's more of a... And then October, we went to the Clippers, yep, and then he wasn't playing either. But you know how Ty Lue does it, you know how he plays, how he coaches. So it's like he rather keep all his good stuff for the playoffs and not play anything during the season.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see who plays that game. Here, let me click it. Does it say if there's any out yet or anything? Because it's our next game, so it should tell us at least who they're predicting to be out. Nope, he's day-to-day. Kawhi's day-to-day, and Batum is day-to-day. So we'll see. It is what it is. But, in reality, I would bet that Leonard sits that game. It's in the altitude. I would bet that he sits. The Cleveland game here, that should be fun as long as we bring energy. Like, we'll see.
I hope it's fun, man.
Us losing that game yesterday, we're still first in the West, 24-13. We got a half game lead over the Grizzlies that are number 2 now.
We're 3rd.
Yeah, the Pelicans lost last night to Philly because what happened? Can we start calling him Mr. Glass too? Zion out there?
Oh yeah,
he got hurt again. Yeah, again, bro.
I mean,
like
he's a big boy out there.
Yeah, he's a big boy, and I hate to be like, oh, he's a big boy, but for him to be as big as he is and how he plays.
Yeah, you heard him. What's his name? D-Lo. He was like, "Hey, there ain't nothing we can do. He's playing football, and we all playing basketball."
Literally, him and LeBron, bro. Him and LeBron, man, they play football out there, bro, and the refs let them play football too. Okay, the refs let them play football. It pisses me off so much. Like last night, the way they were hacking Aaron Gordon, bro. Like
Aaron Gordon and Jokic,
they couldn't stop Aaron Gordon, so the refs just let them beat him up. Okay, because you can't stop Aaron Gordon. You can't.
He was literally, all 3 of them were around him, and he still got the rebound and still got it and walked out the pit with it.
Okay.
He's like, nah, bro, this is my ball. But then, so then, like, I don't know, it could just be a little fatigue or something, but like, he just shot the 3. I don't know if that's our best, our best player right now.
Nah, but we do that. You notice that when it's like, whenever one of the players gets irritated that nobody else is moving, they'll just like, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah. I don't know if I really like that. Like, I don't know. Like,
it irritates me because, bro, he's got the ball. He's out there. Somebody slash.
Yeah, and I mean, he can pass.
If somebody slashes, he's going to pass the ball. But that's what happened to Bones, but Bones is less patient. If nobody moves, he's like, cool, nobody's going to move?
Cool,
all right, I got this. I'm about to do it, okay? I got this. Where it's like, I feel like Murray should make people move. Nikola makes people move. Yeah, he's like, yo, what are y'all doing? Somebody move.
Yep, and I mean, Bones would do that sometimes.
He doesn't. He's like, oh, nope, cool, I got this. Thanks, y'all. Y'all called my number? Thanks. Let me go ahead. And, last night he was hitting them. You can't be mad,
I mean, yeah, I feel like he definitely, like, everyone was saying he was back before the Celtics game, but I feel like it actually got back to him at the Celtics game. Because, like, he started off a little rough, but then he just, like, did that step back 3, and it was downhill for them.
He started dotting them. Last night he was dotting them 18 points again.
Yeah.
His last 4 games he's been back.
And, I mean, really, we talking about dotting him. Porter, man, he's really been dotting him. Like,
he was under 50% last night.
Oh,
no, he wasn't. I lied. He was not. That was the other game I was looking at. He was 4 for 6 last night. He actually did better. He had 18 points. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep, he was 4 for 6 from 3-point last night. 2 for 2 from free throw. He had 1 block. Last night, like I said, I felt like he did good, but in a game where we needed him to have 10 rebounds, he had 2. And I think that's where he could have helped us the most last night, was on the boards. There's no way Aaron Gordon is 1-on-5 trying to get the ball. Like, this shouldn't be. You know they're not letting Nikola get it. Okay, Rudy Gobert is on him. He's not letting Nikola get it. Okay, and then you can't hate on little Anthony Edwards, bro. He's for real. Like, he's for real.
Maybe not in the first half, but in the second half, he definitely came out. And you know what was funny? So, like, they kind of have, when I was listening to the announcers and, like, talking about the Timberwolves, they kind of have problems that, like, we have. They were saying how they're really good in the first quarter, okay? First quarter, they're awesome.
Yeah, we're the best teams in the first quarter.
Yeah, and then in the second quarter, they're trash. And then third quarter, they're okay until the end. And then once the fourth quarter comes, they're, like, super good. And that's what we saw. Like, first quarter, we were the same. We both scored 23 points, okay, whatever. Third quarter comes, whatever. And then the fourth quarter comes, and they just came out of the woodworks. And Anthony Edwards just started hitting his threes, started hitting all of his shots.
Dang, Nas didn't even play last night.
No.
Oh, you know the biggest shot I think they hit, the biggest shot that they hit last night, that the game was over.
It was the Paulwell or
Austin Rivers.
Oh yeah,
in front of our bench.
Oh yeah, he did. He was like bing bing
yep,
bing. Yeah.
In front of our bench. Yeah. That was the biggest three. He hit that, and it was like, whoop.
Dang.
Pack it up, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Rivers just capped this mother sucker off.
Yeah, but along with my point though, it's just funny that, you know, Tim Conley is their GM. You know, they have this similar type of basketball as the Nuggets, even though, you know, they have big men and we only have one big man. But I mean, get into it.
Because Malone doesn't know how to coach big men.
Hey, but it's funny, you know, Tim Conley went from a place who had like one good big man but didn't have a second one. Now he's over there. He has 2 the top big men.
Well, I know that they're about to probably end up trading Cat.
Yeah,
that's the rumors right now. Like, Cat is going to be on the way out because they can't coexist, which we all knew. Like, Cat is not a power forward. We talk about this all the time. I'm sorry. He's a center who can shoot, but
and
he cannot
play
defend.
defense.
That's like putting Nikola at shooting guard.
Yeah, unless he's playing Nikola, then he's going to try to muscle up something. Okay, Nikola's still just at the end of the day.
Eat him,
but he's going to show a little effort.
All right, so basically, yeah, man, we kind of just were everywhere. We're all over. We talked about the Celtics game. We talked about the Minnesota game. Talked about the future. The standings look good. I think 2 weeks before the All-Star game that's when they decide. So it will be like the first week of February. We'll decide who the All-Star coaches are.
Make sure you vote.
Yeah, go vote, man. Go vote. The next 3 times is, what is that, Friday? Can you tell me, engineer? I think it's Friday is the next 3-day vote. It was. I thought it was Friday. Here, I'm looking right now.
He didn't vote on
New Year's was the last one, but I want to say like January 6th is the next 3 times day. Triple day. Yeah. I'm checking right now, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm checking. I don't know how to tell. It wants me to vote for the day. I haven't voted yet today. But it's either the 6th or the 9th is the next three times in a day.
Hey,
so
it don't
vote,
matter.
Check
Make
it out.
Sure
Yeah, right. Go vote every day, and it doesn't matter. He's right. Go vote every day.
Nikola Jokic, he should be in the center.
And Aaron Gordon should be at the other forward spot.
Yeah.
And I've been putting Zion in there. I'm not gonna lie. I've been giving Zion some love.
I mean, yeah,
it is what it is.
He's definitely gonna be the next. You know,
if he can stay healthy, because we see how it goes. If you can't stay healthy, you can't help your team. Right. Other than that, I guess I'll finish it off with, are we for real? Are we for real?
I mean...
Oh, I got one more thing after this, too, but go ahead. Are we for real?
We said that if we could place good defense versus the Celtics, like, there's a chance for us. But, like, I just don't think the Celtics gave us, like, them, you know? Like, they came in and they weren't it. They weren't. So could
the other side of that is our defense disrupted them?
Well, I mean, but like they had open looks, like they just couldn't.
So Tatum only shot the ball how many times? He had, I believe, 2 3-point attempts that game.
Yeah.
Okay, like only 2 attempts. They shoot the ball 42 times for 3-point land. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they only had shot it 32 times. I want to say last night, 30 times. So I mean, they could have been off, but I like to believe that. It was our defense.
There was definitely some pip on our stat.
Okay, like we won from open to close by 10 points the whole game at least. You know, I feel like not really just referring to that game.
Yeah, but like I liked what you said. You said that like we ran it and like we ran them out. Like
that's defense. Sometimes the best defense is great offense.
Yeah, we were just running, and like Jokic wasn't getting stopped. And if you weren't stopping Jokic, Grant Williams, I mean,
yeah, they didn't have no answer. And I don't know how Grant Williams was stopping him before. Like, I don't know. Jokic just wasn't this aggressive before, I guess. Because now Jokic went in there and he was like, what is this? Like,
let me spin on you real quick. Hey, just
like, bruh, how did we even allow this dude to get the nickname Batman? Because Jokic was playing around for a couple games. Okay, so now the biggest issue we have when we play Boston is Jaylen Brown. Okay, because he eats us every single time. Eats us.
He just doesn't like us.
Oh, bro, eats us.
He hates us.
Excuse me. When he got into a Bones, I was like, bro, you better back down, bro. You got way more to lose than Bones does. Like, real talk, for somebody, he stands up for so much stuff, and he's always on social media, and he's always talking and defending different things. Like, bro, you better just back up. You fighting Bones, even if Bones punched you in the face, you fighting Bones, you lose. Okay? Straight up, you can't do that. So I was glad that they showed the interaction, but they also showed them making up. Because I felt that was big. Because he leads, he's the leader of men. He leads a lot of kids. He gets a lot of followers. A lot of people look up to him. You can't be fighting no matter what it is, you know? You got to just, this is the game. Bones didn't do anything to you. You just got mad because you're losing.
Yeah.
You know, get up, get over it, and apologize. Because Bones wasn't worried about you. Like, he's like, let's go. I might be half of your thigh weight, but what's up? Okay, like, damn.
I'm pretty sure it was like Bruce Brown said afterwards, like, oh, nothing was going to happen. But we were obviously going to be there for Bones.
That's just hilarious, bro.
Oh, no.
So, okay, but my question, being a Nuggets fan for as long as I have, I hope it's real. I want it to be real. It feels real, okay? But being a Broncos fan at the same time makes you be like, we'll see. You know, it's kind of like that game where you came down and you were like, oh, we're going to win. And I was like, I don't think so. And then we lost. That's kind of how I still feel. Like, we're really this good. We're really the number one seed. But how long till, knocking on wood, like Flacco did the other night, how long until something happens?
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like every time everything is this good, which it is right now, it's good, doesn't stay good for us.
Yeah, and I mean, really, we'll see what happens, because obviously, it's Aaron Gordon's shoulder. Like, it's something that's bothering him.
Yeah.
Okay? Like
the way he be wrapped?
Well, I think he's always been wrapped like that, and I mean, debatable, he dunks, that's what he should do, and like, but he just, like every play, like, and when he's shooting his free throws, like, he does something weird with his shoulder. I don't know, okay, but it's definitely bothering him because he's always holding it after every.
Well, time. I feel like I never seen this man with so much ice and so much body wraps on as I have since he did that dunk. Yeah, he looked like he goes through like some body war every day. Like, literally, he sits out for when he goes to the bench for his rest. They got him like super duper. I'm like, bro, are you okay?
I thought we got to keep this man warm.
Like, bro, do we just take some games off? I get that you want to be in the All-Star game. I get that, but the championship is more important. Okay, the championship is more important, and you are definitely an intricate part of that. So, take a couple games off.
You're our Draymond Green, man.
Bro, everything we need, you're doing. You're the perfect fit for Nikola Jokic. Okay, like, I feel like when y'all are on the court, we're unbeatable.
They're going to go find another man that can somewhat play close to like
you. Heard this too, yeah, and I don't know where we're getting this from.
I don't
know. I did see Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm sorry, everybody. Who is that? For all those who don't know.
I don't know. You say it so much, and I'm gonna say it if I say it wrong.
You're gonna say Obi-Wan Kenobi?
No, I'm just gonna say it wrong.
It's the Raptors player.
Yes, it's the Raptors player. It's Anunoby.
There you go, Anunoby. We call him Obi-Wan Kenobi because that's just how it goes.
No,
the wife. It's the wife's fault. No, it's the wife's fault.
Oh man, if
she gives every player a nickname.
No, you gotta. If you ever see us, man, you just gotta ask her, okay, or us, who Hussein Whiteside's name is.
Or Aquaman. Who's Aquaman?
Well, but I mean, that was the name before, like, anything. Like, that was already his name.
I don't know. She didn't know that. As soon as she seen him, she called him Aquaman. She didn't know nicknames or nothing. Like, I go off her. She nicknames all the players if it's some craziness. So then a lot of players end up putting some different names. Just what it is. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I did watch him do a sick dunk like 2 days ago. Everybody's really been pushing for him to come to us. But
like, this has been a thing for like 3 years.
We don't have no trade pieces that we're willing to come off of. Like, we're not giving up Christian Brown. Oh my God. She said Jamal Murray. Oh, that kind of hurt and it felt good all at the same time. I don't know how I feel about that.
And like, I know we were talking
know.
about it earlier, and you know, obviously it's never gonna happen. But we were also talking about Jamal Murray for what's his name? Who did we just play? Ant. But that's not happening.
For Anthony? For Ant? Or
Yeah.
were you talking about
Ant.
for Fox?
No, we were talking about
Ant.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
okay.
We were like, it would never happen.
I don't think it would happen. It
Yeah.
would be G though.
It would, but
It would be G. But
Okay,
like, you know, I seen last night. I don't know if I really like him though.
like no, yeah, because he's not
Like,
like
as
I
a
don't think he's
person.
a team player.
Nah,
Mhm.
he seemed like he was playing bully ball like on the playground out there a little last night, running his mouth, talking shit. He was
Well,
really just.
But
I don't
I
know
mean,
if I'm
at
liking him.
the end of that, we kind of need that.
I mean, we don't need that though. That doesn't fit with our chemistry.
Well, like I feel like okay, it's like to have a strong chemistry or like to have like a thing. I feel like the Nuggets, that's their job to change that. You know, like, and if they can't change
But
that,
then if you're changing that, then why bring it here? Then we don't need that.
I mean, okay, I can see. I feel like that. Okay.
You know what
That
I'm
only
saying?
really works with draft.
Yeah,
picks and stuff
like it
that.
doesn't.
Like
If that's who he is, like you're gonna come to our culture and we're gonna change you to our culture, and we don't have any players that are bullies out there being. You know, yes,
then-
I agree. You're not
well,
wrong. We
well, no,
need
no,
one.
Yeah,
We do
And then-
need it, but it would never happen.
yeah, and like I maybe it changes because like that's
DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, then that just goes to the same thing of.
It's not gonna happen. I
Like,
got
like,
you. But if we could bring in him, we might as well. DeMarcus
Well-
Cousins is available right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's a good enforcer. Okay, that's all I'm saying. He's a good enforcer, and he's
I
like
mean,
a mini Jokic. He's a
there-
poor man Jokic.
There's no argument to that.
Yeah, I mean, he was the only one man enough to stand up to Will Barton. Hey, hold on, real quick. I want y'all to know,
Oh.
all y'all Will Barton lovers out there, all y'all Will Barton lovers. I'm pretty sure your boy is riding the bench. I'm pretty sure he ain't even in the rotation no more. Mr. I am a starter in this league. I will be starting in this league. I'm going to make sure I shoot us out of any playoff potential win we got. Sit your ass on the bench, Mr. Barton. Sorry. Monte gets to start. That's all I'm saying. Monte is starting, okay, and Barton is on the bench. That's all I'm saying. They were like 6 players were out, and I went and double checked to make sure he wasn't injured. Nah, he's just not good enough to get in with 6 people out. Okay, but you know what that is, though, because that coach used to be our coach, and he seen all that shit he was talking when he was here. He was like, let me just show you what starter you are. You starting to keep the bench warm. I love it. Get him.
Okay, guys.
Yo, what happened? You used to be so on my side about this.
It's old news now.
Oh,
man.
no, it's not old news.
It's old news.
You know what? I'm going to push play on the shot in the playoffs for you and see if I can't bring some of those feelings back.
It's like I don't like them obviously, okay, but
We made him admit it, you guys. Oh, well, this is why we don't do morning pods, because they will last forever. We will just ramble.
we're on brighter futures now, you know.
We are on brighter futures. And real talk, I did feel bad for him when he came to Denver and he did his interview.
But,
He looked like he got humbled, bro.
yeah, and like think about this, like I think how much this probably hurts is like Bones, like he meant toward Bones.
And he's killing it out here. Killing it. Even when he's doing bad, he's doing good. It's how it goes, bro. DeMarcus Cousins was the only one brave enough to call him out, and it needed to happen. It did. It had to happen. Malone was scared to say anything to him. You know, nobody else wanted to be a leader of the team and say something to this man, and it needed to happen. Like, it had to. It sucks that DeMarcus Cousins had to get put off the team, but it's what it is. It's how it goes. Okay, so I do believe, back to our whole first question, that this is real, even though it scares me. I do believe we're real. Can we keep it up? Can we be consistent? Can Nikola Jokic stay in the leading position of the MVP for the whole season?
Right now he's not. He's second.
That only comes out every Monday.
I mean,
The Kia?
yeah. Okay. So I guess the bet online.
All right, there you go. Yeah, so those are bets.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
so people are betting that he's not number one right now. But the Kia report, he's number one. And the NBA MVP tracker, he's number one still. Can he remain that all season, top 3? I think he can. But I think we're going to have to get 55 to 60 wins for him to win the MVP. Okay? Like, that's what I think it's going to take for him to get three back-to-back.
And what we got, what was it, like 61 one year? Or what
Not with him.
Not with him?
No, and I think our highest we had was 58. And that wasn't with him. Pretty sure it was like 58. That was the year that Carmelo left and we had just a whole bunch of people. We had, who was the dude from the other night that was hurt? Why am I being dumb?
Oh, Gallinari.
We had Gallo and Ty Lawson and Aaron Aflalo. That was the year that Gallo got hurt.
Was that 2006?
I couldn't tell you the years like that.
Well,
I was a young basketball fan at that time. It was early. Carmelo left. I was pissed. Like it was in the tweener time. Carmelo left. I was mad. Carmelo left, bro. Like I like basketball because of Carmelo. Like you understand. Like I would not be a Nuggets fan if it wasn't for Carmelo.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that's just what it was. So I was pissed when he left.
It would have came around eventually.
I don't know.
You would have seen Nikola Jokic and you would have been like, "Oh my goodness gracious!
I don't know.
This man is playing a new brand of basketball."
I mean, I'm not mad. We're winning. I guess I watched this when we lost. I was really hoping for Moutier, bro. I thought Moutier was about to be it. All the hype he had, bro. I thought that's why I started watching again. Okay, because I thought Moutier was about to kill it. He was like the talk. He was like the biggest player. He was going to do all these things, and he did nothing. But at the same time, Nikola came and Jamal Murray came. So it was chill. Kenneth Faried was still here, so it was fun to watch. So that's kind of how it happened. So my last question before we go, New Year's resolution for the Nuggets. What's the Nuggets New Year's resolution?
Okay. So I did this thing, and I mean, I guess it's the last 4 games now. They got to work. I mean, not this game. It's gonna sound a little weird, but they got to work on the offensive rebounding. Okay. I
saw your short. Go check out our shorts. He said this in his short yesterday. It did pretty good too.
Other than Aaron Gordon, man, I'm pretty sure like now it's a 4-game. We're on a 4-game where the other team has scored over 10 or scored.
They've out-rebounded us or got 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and I think that we haven't even got to double digits, and this is the only one that we got the double digits. Obviously, Aaron Gordon.
It was glaring. I guess you're right. For a Miami Heat game, I definitely remember it being glaring.
Yeah.
For the Celtics, I don't remember it as much.
We only had 1 rebound, 1 offensive rebound.
But how many did they get?
They had like 10. Yeah, they had 10, and they had 41. They had 10 more rebounds than us.
But I'm okay. I'm not worried about the overall, but offensively,
yeah,
because that means that we weren't stopping defensive possessions.
Yeah.
So then, how did we beat them?
Okay,
because I know Miami, they killed us in the first half, but in the second half they only had 2. Okay, so that's how we came back in that game. But damn, like, how did we beat the Celtics, bro? And then obviously last night we were definitely getting out rebound, 100%. But I think that was fatigue and referees.
Yeah.
Okay, last night was definitely fatigue and referees messing with us.
Well, like we just outshot them from the 3. We made 17 of 30 from 3-point. They only made 9 of 33.
Oh yeah, that was the difference in the game. The 3-point
but
line.
they had 41 rebounds and we had 35, and so they had 10 offensive rebounds and we only had 1.
That's crazy. I mean, obviously, that probably means we were making more shots than them.
Yeah,
our offensive rebounds aren't bad, but it's them getting offensive rebounds that's bad.
Yeah, we had 45 and
yeah, because if we don't have offensive rebounds so much, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That just means we're making shots. But when the other team is getting offensive rebounds at that clip, that's horrible.
Yeah,
there's no way. So we definitely need to work on that. Again, Michael Porter with only 2 rebounds last night in a game where he definitely needed to have 8 to 10. A game that I thought was a DJ game where he could have maybe fought for some of those rebounds over the taller players.
Yeah,
whatever. I know this is me calling for a DJ game. Who would ever thought? But
and then
I thought that's what it was supposed to be.
Even obviously I guess we didn't really go over it too much, but it's definitely something that should have been done. But Christian Brown, he only had 3 minutes, and he definitely gets rebounds.
He does get rebounds. You're right. He does get rebounds. And that 3-minute stuff. But, I think he only plays 3 minutes when everybody's healthy. Because remember, there was like 2 other games where he got 3 minutes apiece and we were all healthy. Because Malone doesn't know where to put him when everybody's in. And you can't be mad about that. There's not really necessarily an answer.
Yeah, and it's even like right now with Jeff Green being hurt, it helps. Obviously.
Yeah, Flacco gets that time.
Yeah.
But I will say Christian Brown, he's more aggressive now on offense. That dunk was nice in his little 3 minutes. He dunked it for real.
Someone told him, don't be shooting the ball no more, and you better go in there
They said you better go in there dunk it, right? So his future's bright. His future's bright is what it is. Let me see. So
that was a little scary.
Bro, I don't even know what is that. What was that?
I'm pretty sure that's the TV over there.
Oh, wow, that was crazy.
No, that's over there.
That's over there. Something like it just turned on over there for somewhere. That was so crazy.
It was spooky.
Well, anyways, we got a ghost in the house, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Nuggets resolution for me. I feel like, and maybe I'm off with this, But I feel like there's some games they just don't take serious enough, or they don't. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they just need to take more games, like, just more serious sometimes. Like, we've only lost 13 games.
I see what you're saying. Like, lower, like, if it's a lower team, you still need to come out.
Yeah, we need to come out, like, like, last night, they were a bad team with multiple starters out.
Yeah, we're the number one team in the West. We need to show it.
We should have won last night.
Yeah.
I get it was back-to-back and we're tired. But, like, they had multiple people out. And usually when another team has multiple people out, we don't show up.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to change that. That one, like, because that's a game that we could have as an easy game in our bag for another tough game. Like, we got the Boston Celtics and the Pelicans coming up on back-to-back.
And I feel like that's when, like...
Or not, excuse me, not Boston. I meant the Bucks.
Yeah.
You know, like, these easy games, like the New York game, the Detroit game, the Dallas game. Games that we should have won that we didn't win.
And, like, that just goes down to, like, we don't have, like, we have bucket getters on our team, but, like, it's Aaron Gordon and Bones. Those are our bucket getters. And, like, when obviously Aaron Gordon isn't doing it and Bones, you know, he's doing his own thing right now, I feel like that's when we need to go with that. They want to go get another one that's just going to get in there and get their own buckets.
I agree, and I'd say part 2 is a mentality thing. You know, like, Nikola, these last 10 games, he's been there. He's been like, we're handling this.
Yeah.
You know? And so when he comes out in those games where he's not like that, or we go half of the game where we don't care, and then we try to turn it on at the end, which we've been successful at, but, like, I just feel like we need to take it more serious. You know, and I get that we've only lost 13 games, I'll say it again, and I'm a fan, and to the fans, we take it more serious than they do. I get that, but they're just, in reality, we maybe should have lost 8 games this season.
So far, yeah.
You know, maybe 8 games. So, I don't know. We'll see. It is what it is. We have Thursday, we have the Clippers at home. Let's see how that goes. I don't know. Other than that, we kind of touched on everything. We were going to do a couple of separate little things, whatever. We just kind of pushed them all together, combined them, did what it was, what it is. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. It's been a good week. I will say I'm pissed at the NBA, bro. They robbed Nikola a player of the week. They straight robbed him a player of the week. Now, this week, maybe Luka could have got it. Cool, he deserved it. But his 60-point game wasn't even this week. It was last week, and I think Nikola played way better last week. Okay? And they gave it to Luka last week. This week, they gave it to Luka. Cool, whatever. I get it. It is what it is, but I still think the NBA, they robbed Nikola last week. So besides that, yeah, let's go. MV3, we played Thursday. Let's see how it goes. I don't know what we're doing with Murray. Let us know what you think in the comments. What should we do with Murray? Do we give him more time? Is he expendable? Do we trade him? Are we actively looking for trades? Is he only clutch because he cost us to be down and then has to be clutch to bring us back? Tell us what you think, man. Join the community on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Definitely.
Shout out Cups and Wonders. Shout out Fly Dogs. We kind of just skipped our ads today. I wanted to definitely make sure we shouted out Hamler.
Yep.
Craziness.
Thank you.
Never thought we would see what we saw. So glad he didn't. There wasn't. How do I want to say it? Like, because he did die, but I'm glad he was revived.
That they were able to get him to the hospital in time.
In a timely fashion.
Yeah.
Okay, now I just want him to figure out what was wrong, because it sucks to see a man's career be over. But in reality, you got to assume it's going to be over. I can't see in any world where they're going to let him back on the field, per se. Unless they 100% know what's wrong and how to fix it.
And especially if, like, multiple things happen to him, like, more than just the cardiac arrest, then that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's a little scary. But the NFL did handle that right. But now this brings into hand, you know, me as a father, I fought letting my son play football as long as I could hold the man off over here.
Hey, but I was good at it, though. I mean,
that was never the question. We knew you were going to be good. We knew you were going to kill it. We know that. The question was, your back still hurts right now, right?
Hey,
your back still hurts right now.
Hold on.
No. Your back still hurts, though.
Right now, okay, yes, I will. Like, I've been real. this whole season actually, because there's been a lot of concussions, a lot of it hurt, like in the NBA or not even or the NFL, but not even just in the NFL, everywhere. It's been a lot of crazy things, and like I've been thinking about it, I was hitting people real hard, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
And it like these hits, like they're not even.
And
like,
think
it
about
takes 2
that
seconds.
person you hit, but also yourself.
Yes, and like we always joke around, like, oh, that person probably had a concussion from that, but like you take 2 seconds to think about that, like, dang, like I could have had a concussion.
Remember all the stuff they made us go through for the concussion protocols and all the learning, and we were like joking and laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's serious, but it's not that serious, bro. Now we're really seeing more so than ever before.
It's really serious, yeah.
Okay, so now the question, which I saw a couple people talking about from the other angle on Twitter, was they're never letting their kids play football. You know, the NFL's going to have a problem sooner or later. You know, like LeBron James openly says his kids are never playing football. How many more parents are going to stop letting their kids play football? You know, I get that it's a way out of the hood and it's all this, but it was only a matter of time until somebody got really hurt. And this man died on the field, bro. Yes, he was resuscitated. Thank God. But how many other players are messed up even worse that maybe wish they had died? Okay? And I hate to say it like that, but it's 1,000% true. Okay? How many players have committed suicide? Okay? We're talking about a game. It's life-changing and the money is what it is, but it's dangerous. Okay? And on a whole nother level, I don't want to hear nobody else talking shit when these players go on strike and want to hold out because they want more money because they are the league. Do you understand? A man just died trying to entertain us. People are mad that the game didn't complete. So I don't want to hear no more people talking shit about how much these people make, bro. Real talk. Yeah. NHL, NBA, NFL, NBA, any of them, bro. They're putting their bodies on the line, mentally, physically, to entertain us. Okay? You don't like how much they make, quit watching. Quit supporting. I'm let it be. And Skip Bayless, shame on you, bro. Shame on you, bro. And everybody else who agrees with you, shame on you, bro. Anyways, I'm going to let it go from there. Serbia, thank you. Argentina, Australia, United States, Denver, Nebraska, everybody, the engineer. We appreciate all of you guys. We love y'all. Thank you, man. Stay fly. Be safe. Tell your loved ones you love them. Okay? Let them know you love them. Because as we all saw, finally, you just never know.
Enjoy a Rolos.
A Rolos. Stay fly, y'all.
Stay safe, stay fly, y'all.